First of all, I really feel very much honored that the president of this beautiful country, His Excellency Paul Kagame, gave me this opportunity to present my credentials to him, and being accepted as fully High Commissioner of the Republic of Namibia to the Republic of Rwanda. So the event went very smoothly, and it was, I would say, very beautiful. The president has accepted me, and we have really exchanged very important statements and so on. My priority is really in agriculture. You know, agriculture is the backbone of any given country, and here I have seen that your agriculture is good, as well as back home in Namibia is also good, but then one has to really work hard that we give very much, or I give rather, very much attention on agriculture, about food production, because we talk about food security in our country. So I would like honestly to look around in Rwanda and see what, in terms of agriculture, what is that you produce here that we, for instance, maybe do not have or do not produce in Namibia, so that I can really take this very good example and sell it back home to also be able to produce what we do not produce, and it's produced here. I have learned that you have got, I think, tea here, and then coffee and others, so that we really do not have. We are starting very little on that, but this is really a very good example that I can take from here, and also learn how you are doing it, so that we can, if Rwanda is an African country that is doing so good in that, Namibia, which is also an African country, can do it. So it's only about the know-how, the skills, how to go about it. But I am now really very much confident that I will learn how to do that, and then sell it back home, and inform those that are interested to really do that. Or even if we need to get people to go and train Namibians on how to do that, that can be done.
Honored, very pleased to have presented my credentials to President Kagame. The friendship between Brazil and Rwanda is a reality. What is a great challenge is to go beyond the good diplomatic and political relations between our countries to a new level of commercial and economic partnership. But my conversation with the President was very fruitful. I believe that there is a tremendous opportunity for cooperation between our countries in the agriculture sector, industrial sector, and house building too. So social programs in Brazil have been a priority along the last decade in my country. And so my conclusion is that there is a huge room of opportunity for both of our countries to improve in our bilateral, commercial, and economic relations. Our countries are very close one to the other. Our people are very close one to the other. My message of friendship to the people of Rwanda is of utmost importance to strengthen our bilateral relationships. Few people have the perfect understanding that Brazil is, in a way, an African country. There is no country outside Africa with a larger population of people of African descent. 56% of my population identify themselves as people of African descent. So the linkage, the cultural linkage between Brazil and Rwanda, they go beyond what can be seen. So Brazil, I will repeat it, is an African country, the largest African country outside of Africa, and I'm personally very proud of it. So this is a great advantage in any country that wants to reach out to Rwanda and to strengthen the relationship between our countries. Culturally, we are very close one to the other. Diplomatically, we have very strengthened relationship. The challenge now is to go beyond the barriers that until now have been imposed on the increase of bilateral commercial relationship. But we're going to work hard, my government and your government, towards a very good strengthening bilateral commercial relationship.
I had the honor to present my letters of credence to His Excellency President Kagame earlier, and I also took the occasion to convey the greetings of President Rodrigo Duterte to His Excellency President Kagame, and the greetings of the Filipino people to the people of Rwanda. So, since this is a commemorative period, I also take this occasion to convey the condolences of the Filipino people to the Rwandan people, especially in this time of remembrance. With the President, I also told him that we are both developing countries with common challenges, common aspirations for our people, common aspirations for peace, progress, and prosperity, on which is a very strong foundation for both countries to further enhance our cooperation. The President told me that the Filipinos are not unfamiliar to him, as we are friendly countries, and he knows some Filipinos. So I took the occasion to update him that there are around 60 Filipinos. They work here, they live here, and they contribute positively to the development of the Rwandan society. And soon, to further boost the people-to-people relations between our two countries, we have appointed an honorary consul in Kigali, and we hope to get the acceptance of the Rwandan government soon. What else? I also congratulated the President on how well he managed the COVID-19 pandemic, and how you have recovered in a stellar fashion last year. I said the Philippines is also working on pandemic recovery. We have reopened all our borders. We welcome tourism, business and investments, whether from Rwanda or from the world, and we welcome Rwandan nationals to go to the Philippines again. You are visa-free. We are also visa-free here, so there's no hindrance to faster traveling between our two sides. What else? We hope to, during my stay here, I hope to promote further people-to-people relations, economic cooperation, cultural cooperation, and also in the multilateral front, Rwanda and Peru initiated a combating plastics pollution resolution earlier this month at the UN Environmental Assembly, and Rwanda was one of the authors. we were one of the early co-sponsors. And we hope to work with Rwanda and the community of nations to craft a legally binding instrument to fight plastic pollution. So this is one aspect we can cooperate on multilaterally. There are other areas like migration, gender and development, trafficking in persons, and many other things. I also yesterday had the time to go around the southern province of Rwanda, and I was amazed at how clean and orderly it was. And it's a beautiful country, and I look forward to working with the Rwandan government and the people of Rwanda to further promote our bilateral relations.
I had the privilege of presenting my letters of credence to His Excellency Paul Kagame, the President of Rwanda, a few minutes ago. Jamaica and Rwanda have had very strong cooperation over the years, and we are seeking to strengthen that relationship even further. As you might know, President Kagame recently visited Jamaica from the 13th to the 15th of April, and it was a highly successful visit. Jamaica was very pleased to welcome the President and his delegation, and we have taken steps to strengthen our cooperation. We signed memoranda of understanding to deal with the promotion and development of tourism, and also to deal with the strengthening of political consultations. And so those two documents, as well, there was a joint communique as well, which reaffirmed the different areas of cooperation that we are looking to advance in our relationship. And so Jamaica and Rwanda are very strong partners, brothers and sisters in the whole family of nations. We cooperate in different fora within the United Nations, within the Organization of African, Caribbean and Pacific Group of States, and certainly within the Commonwealth, which Rwanda will have the privilege of hosting the next heads of government of the Commonwealth in June. And of course, Jamaica will be participating in that meeting as well. So this is a great opportunity for me to be given the privilege of taking on the role of High Commissioner to Rwanda. And I certainly commit to doing the best I can to strengthen the relationship going forward. And I am very much pleased with this honor of being appointed in this position.